But with less money in people's pockets, it's hard to convince folks that there's still a need to give back to the community.
This hat is for you. Oh, look at you.
Well, when we come back, a new segment on News 10 that looks at people who have said to themselves, in spite of everything, this I can do.
Way too nice, Dana.
This is News 10 at 6, connecting with our community.
You know, it seems this recession has much of our lives focused on how to get by, make do, and do without. It can be stressful, if not downright depressing. So a few of us here at News 10 thought it would be nice if we embarked on a journey to find people who, despite all of the problems in the world around us right now, are doing amazing things. We call it This I Can Do. And what Rebecca Young can do is knit.
Here's a good one for a boy.
You won't find her kind of hats on store shelves. In fact, you won't find them for sale.
Looks like an Easter bonnet.
Where you can find them, well, we'll get to in a moment. But first, you need to get to know Rebecca Young, who loves to knit.
You just do it in your spare time.
Knit in her living room, in her favorite chair, in her humble but tidy home. And I almost forgot to tell you, those nimble fingers of Rebecca's are turning 90.
I've been knitting so long that it isn't difficult. It's just thinking up new ways to make something different.
Make flowers for little girls, Volkswagens for little boys, and everybody loves a John Deere.
The John Deere tractor, I just came out of my head. I don't know how I thought about that one.
But several times a month, Rebecca thinks of ingenious ways to knit hats.
Pum, 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 pum. You know what that is?
And when she's done, the hats, they end up
This hat is for you.
on the heads of children, like Alexander, who have cancer.
He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Oh, look at you!
I think I make them more for the parents than for the children. You know, the little kids put their hat on and they're sick and they don't care. But when their parents come to visit them and they have this little hat on, it kind of cheers them up too.
Rebecca, by nature, you see, is a volunteer, and perhaps one of the toughest jobs she ever signed up for
No, you're wrapping around the wrong one.
was me.
My wife tells me that all the time.
There, look at
Okay.
that. You're knitting. Look at that.
And I did it?
You did it.
The kidding around aside, her hats are more than a symbol of 90 years of skill, of commitment. They're also what bring to many a child and families immeasurable joy. This, Rebecca Young can do.
I hope the children feel better or maybe a little happier.
She is an absolute delight. Well, Rebecca turned 90 this weekend. Her children, her grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, they are all in town to help celebrate, very appropriately, Mother's Day. You know, we are looking for your ideas of people who do ordinary things extraordinarily well to tell their stories of this I can do. You can email me, dhoward@news10.net. You can Twitter me at DanaHoward10 or reach me on Facebook as well. We hope to hear from you. Well, President